Welcome to Canine Handler Fitness. This is a podcast for dog sport handlers who want to feel strong, capable, and confident in their bodies. Hi, my name's Liz Joyce. I am a strength and conditioning coach, and I specialize in fitness for agility and dog sport performance. In this podcast, we cover everything you need: strength, speed, mobility, and endurance. All the things to keep you moving, performing, and doing what you love, both in and out of the ring. Let's dive into today's episode. Hey y'all, and welcome back to the podcast. We're having this chat today because winter is turning into spring/summer in a lot of parts of North America, and people are going to be heading outdoors to practice sprinting so they can crush agility, and I am here for it. I'm going to walk you through a really great process that you can go through that's going to prep you right now, so when you do head outside to practice your sprints, they're going to be a lot more productive and also leave you at a much lower risk of injury. Because a lot of handlers are trying to build speed the hard way. They go outside and run a bit more. It might be jogging. They maybe do a little bit of sprinting. Maybe they push a little bit harder, and the body either says no thanks or it just doesn't respond the way they want it to. I hear this a lot when people see videos of themselves sprinting. They say to me, and it's almost verbatim, "I didn't realize I was moving so slow," or "I felt like I was going so fast. I don't know if the camera was watching." So today I want to talk to you about a different way to think about speed, because speed isn't just about running faster, but it's built on three things. Number one, how you move. Number two, what your body can tolerate. And number three, how long you can repeat it. And the best place to build all of that is actually indoors, which doesn't mean that sprinting outdoors isn't important. It absolutely is. And this conversation today is going to arm you with tools you can put into practice right now. So when you head outside, your body is going to move how your brain thinks that it should. We're going to start with the first piece, and this is the one that most people skip. Number one, it's how you move. Most people go from walking a lot to jogging a little bit to sprinting. And I want to say that jogging and sprinting, people think about it like different speeds of the same motion. They are different things. And a lot of people have never had anyone teach them how to actually move fast. So when they try, it feels awkward, heavy, or kind of disconnected. Almost like the legs and the arms aren't on the same page. And it's not because you're out of shape, but it's because speed is a skill set and you haven't been taught the skill yet. But indoor work is where you build that. I also really love it because there's no pressure, there's no distance, there's no "I should be faster." I'm a huge advocate of protecting your mental health and your self-identity, how you feel about yourself. So this plays into how I want you to feel about yourself all the time. What you can do indoors is just really ask yourself the question and take information. Can I move well? Can I drive my arms? Can I stay tall through my torso? Can I coordinate my movement, coordinate my speed? And this is where the drills matter. These are things like marching on the spot, having high knees, which can also look like marching, or you can do it more like running on the spot, working on fast feet where you're changing directions, and also very short acceleration efforts like the length of a yoga mat. They're not big motions. And the idea isn't to exhaust you to the point that you can't perform. These are here to train your body how to do things well. And those are different things. Controlled reps will teach your body. This is what fast feels like. It's about getting into the shape of sprinting. The second thing we're going to talk about is low tolerance, because this is the part that catches so many people. And I'm going to run this by you to see if this feels familiar to you. Maybe you start moving more and you feel good for a couple of weeks. You might have a little nagging here or there, but overall you're like, yeah, I can do it. So you think, okay, maybe I'll just run a little bit more, or maybe I'll sprint a little further, or maybe I'll go out 2 or 3 days instead of once. And then all of a sudden, and it does seem like it just comes out of nowhere, people get tight calves, or the Achilles will start talking to you, or the knee feels off, or the hip starts aching, or maybe your back gets cranky. And this is the question: what did I do wrong? I'm out sprinting because I want to be faster. I'm trying to get ready to do agility with my dog. Y'all work so hard, okay? So hard at your sport. What did you do wrong? The answer is nothing. It's about making sure you do all of the steps, because your muscles will adapt fairly quickly. But your tendons, ligaments, and joints, these things take longer. So your body felt ready, but it wasn't quite ready to handle the load yet. Sprinting is a very high impact activity, and the tendons and ligaments are responsible for a lot of that support. And their tension is what helps us have a spring, but they need time to adjust to the load that you're asking. This is another place where indoor speed work is so powerful because you build load tolerance through short bursts and quick feet and plyometrics, which just means your feet are leaving the ground. So any kind of hopping, jumping, shuffling, all of these kinds of things are really controlled. You're not going to be overwhelming your system, but you're teaching it. It's a lesson rather than set up shop and slay yourself. This is a lesson about we can handle force now. So when you go outside, your body's ready for it. Now the third part is cardio, because this is a place where a lot of people think, I just need to run more. And again, people often think that jogging or running and sprinting are different speeds of the same movement, but they are not. Jogging is not going to help your sprinting speed. It will help you to have more of a cardiovascular base for sure, but we want to sprint on course. Your sport requires sprinting training, not just jogging. Because handling is not a long, steady run, but it is like go hard, stop, go again, wait, go again, change directions. So if your training is just steady movement, it is not going to fully prepare you. And indoor speed work will build cardio through short intervals. Think about moving for 30 seconds and resting for 10 or 15 seconds. It's enough of an ask that you are going to grow your cardiovascular system and your cardiovascular capacity, but it's not so much that you're going to be so trashed that you can't do it with good form, because you will always, always, always get what you train in terms of your mechanics and in terms of the lessons that you're teaching your body. What it does do and what it will help you do is build your ability to push and recover and your ability to handle repeated efforts, which is exactly what you all need to do in the ring. You don't need to just run once, but you do need to keep showing up run after one. And if agility runs are 30 seconds to 60 seconds, if you're doing intervals in your home that are 30 seconds long with a 10 or 15 second break on repeat for 15 minutes, I'll tell you what, you are going to be over-prepared for what you need to do in the ring, and that's always a great place to be. So if you've been feeling like, I just need to get faster, I want you to shift this, because speed isn't something that you force, but it's something that you build. You build better movement and stronger tissues and better endurance. And when those things come together, speed becomes easier, and it's incredible. I love springtime. Honestly, springtime is one of my favorite times to be working with my students and my clients, because they go from strength training all winter out to sprint. Every year, it never fails that people write me en masse to say, oh my gosh, I can't believe how fast I'm moving outside. All I was doing was strength training, and I can't believe that I'm running outside. And I'm like, well, I mean, that wasn't a surprise to me. What will happen is it will feel lighter and more controlled and more automatic, because you've been getting in the shape of sprinting all winter long. And you know what? 4 to 6 weeks is enough time for sure for you to be able to build those mechanics and your ability to tolerate load and your cardiovascular system. So when you move outside to sprint, you feel like fire, because we want your body to be ready to support the sport that you're doing and the amazing dog that you have. People can get tripped up about how to do these mechanics, and this is why I've done this course with Fancy Dog Sports Academy. It's 6 weeks long. There's a beginner knee-friendly, and also intermediate level. So all 3 levels are going to be included in this course. And what happens is that you get to film what you're doing and send it in to me. So it's not uncommon for me to see people send me drills thinking I'm uncoordinated, I don't know how to do this movement, and I will give them advice like, we need to work on more of your core strength, or let's separate the arm and the leg movement, or you're looking off balance because you're putting too much weight in your heels and not enough in your toes, or let's lean forward a bit more when you do that. And those little tips and tools help people feel so much more confident and get so much more out of the work that they're putting in. And that's what the courses with FDSA are amazing for. It's like 6 weeks of one-to-one on work if you're in a gold spot. And they just started in the silvers now. They get 90 seconds of work to submit every single week, which is a huge upgrade from what they were offering before. So I love being a part of the FDSA community. And if you want to work on indoor speed, I will see you over there. The link to sign up is in the show notes. Thanks so much for being here with me today and choosing to spend this time investing in yourself. I hope you feel encouraged to take action. Even the smallest steps forward will add up in ways you cannot even imagine yet. If this episode gave you something to think about or lifted you up, please share it with a friend. You really never know who might need these tools today. For more information, practical tools, and resources to help you get stronger and confident both in and out of the ring, head on over to caninehandlerfitness.com. You can also find me on all the socials under the same name, so come on over and say hi. I'm here to help you build the skills, knowledge, and belief you need to reach your goals. Keep going, keep learning, and most of all, keep showing up for yourself. You've got this, and I'll be here cheering for you every step of the way.